what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. Now,
guys,
comes from the YouTuber
I've never seen this game before.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. Now, our first story today.
Guys, who is this?
Chat xQcl.
It's an OG. Is he a stand-up guy or is he a weirdo? Just set me straight up. It's a knockoff Keemstar.
So the YouTuber CallMeCarson. So recently, Carson has been facing some very serious allegations that he was soliciting pictures from an underage fan of his. So these allegations against Carson had come out yesterday when Keemstar posted a drama alert with an interview with 2 different lunch club members. Okay,
guys, why do they always pick the worst? Dude, motherfucker looked like he spent the last 15 years in jail, man. Motherfucker look like they just picked him up from the.
It's okay
dude,
for a girl to have a 5v1 on the hub.
What the fuck is this?
And it's all good.
Why did they pick these pictures? It looks like you just got arrested for sleeping on the fucking curb, man.
Different lunch club members. Okay, now these guys were a part of Carson's YouTube group called Lunch Club, and a lot of these people obviously were friends and they knew each other. And what happened here is Carson had told these lunch club members,
no, he's not in. Somebody says he's in jail. He's not in jail, you fuckwad. Is he? What? He's in. No, he's not. Jesus, this chat.
He was messaging this underage girl. He was sending her pictures, and he was also receiving inappropriate pictures from her. So the victim of this whole situation, that underage fan that Carson had been sending messages to, she came out yesterday and exposed the situation even further on her Twitter account. She says, grooming and the Carson situation. I can personally come out and say that I've been groomed by Carson. I've talked to many people and have never came out about this since now. At the time, I was 17
xQc
and in high school. I jokingly tweeted at Carson, be my boyfriend, on my old account. He didn't reply to my tweet and went straight to my DMs. I don't have old screenshots, but I have Discord messages. So these messages are from back in 2019. And Carson messages this fan saying, I'm scared. I want to talk to you for the wrong reasons. Now she responds saying, elaborate. He says, what if I want to only talk to you for the sexual part of it? I don't want that.
Wait a minute. Guys, is he blurring the... Oh my god. Chat, YouTube is... Dude, this is the new age, dude. Dude, motherfucker is censoring the word sex so he doesn't lose the ad... Okay, dude.
But like, I'm worried about it. What if subconsciously I'm only talking to you because it turns me on or something? Now the messages get pretty inappropriate here, but Carson does go on to say that his brain gets stimulated and wants more of her. But clearly Carson was very, very attracted to her because he says that he wants them to have some fun again. She responds saying, I just don't know if I want that to be the only thing we do, you know? He responds back saying, yeah, but fuck Sam, you're hard to resist. Now she responds saying, so are you. I feel like this is all my fault. Damn. Carson responds back saying, if anything, it's my fault because I can't control myself. So Carson clearly knows that there was an issue here, but he says that he could not control himself. There's even more messages here that...
Guys, some of the emojis are spamming, chat. Some of the things you're spamming. Okay, let's say this was a normal adult to adult type of thing. You guys would still type the same thing, right? And that's so weird because, dude, everybody is cringe regardless of all this. Forget all this. Everybody's cringe when they flirt on DMs, dude. What is act like? Dude, when I talk to a girl, motherfucker, I'm gonna go, yeah. Wanna get that easy juice and back to my place? Yes, sir. All right, here's my address. No, dude. You guys all sound like a, yeah. But what if I unzipped the zipper on my pants? Lol. Dude, that's what y'all sound like, and that's what I sound like too, dude. You type it, okay, and when you look back at it, you cringe, okay? It is, guys, it is the cycle of life. When you flirt with somebody and you type DMs, if you look another day, another week, yeah, Jesus, who typed this? It has my name on it. My name's in there, dude. Holy shit, it's my cringe self. That's just how it is.
Carson clearly knows that there was an issue here, but he says that he could not control himself. There's even more messages here that shows that Carson had a very big dilemma when speaking with this person. He says, fucking hell. I want to, but it's a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared getting your hopes up or something. I'm willing to try, but it's such a bad idea. But so is sexting you. Carson then goes on to say that we should add back on Snapchat, and she responds,
It's kind of tough to read the context here, Jack, but he says it's a bad idea because of what? Because if the idea that he has in his head, that's the bad idea, then it's really bad. You know?
but so is sexting you. Carson then goes on to say that we
it's
should
kinda
add
hard to
back
tell.
on Snapchat, and she responds saying, sounds good to me, but like I said, I just don't want it to be sexual, you know? I wouldn't mind calling and watching shit together or playing something, you feel? Carson responds back saying, yeah, I feel you, just hit me up next time you're horny. So this has left a lot of people asking, you know, are these messages actually real? Because it just doesn't seem like this could have ever happened. Anyone that watches Carson's videos,
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Guys, what does that mean? PAX is fun. The town I live in is all white people. Says, what the fuck does that mean, dude? Because what does that mean?
this could have ever happened. Anyone that watches
Well, it's
Carson's
confusing because I don't know what it means. No, I'm not being weird. I legitimately don't even know what. Guys, I'm not intending it's negative. It could be anything. I just don't even know what that means. I have no idea. It means. Okay, moving on.
Anyone that watches Carson's videos, they would not think he would do something like this. I mean, the guy doesn't look like he would hurt a fly,
Okay.
but some of these messages seem kind of out there for Carson to say to people. Well, Sam, the victim of this whole situation, has actually been showing proof on her Twitter account. Not only has she shown a screen recording of the conversation, but she also showed a phone recording of this conversation. And a lot of the other people in Carson's YouTube group Lunch Club have been confirming that this really did happen. Now, I personally contacted Carson about the situation. You know, I told him that I just wish it was not true and I wanted him to clear up the situation here, but he has not responded to me. So I'm assuming that Carson is making a big response in the near future.
Guys, why is it Scarce doing this? Where the fuck is Chris Hansen? Where the fuck is my Dateline NBC? I pay like $140 a month for cable TV, motherfucker, and to catch or whatever, it's just not running anymore, dude.
Speak on
get him back on the show, bitches.
Everything that's happened here and all the allegations that are against him. Now, another member of Carson's YouTube group, The Lunch Club, known as Slimesicle, recently came out with his statement on this whole situation just this morning. He says, recently 2 former Lunch Club members publicly alleged that Carson had been engaged in illegal activity with minors. To be clear, targeting a minor for grooming.
Guys, just ahead of time, chat. I like something the video in talking. You know when he says, when do you turn 18? The reason why I don't like that is that it's even mentioned, like it's like a then there's like a proof that the thought is there. Then it's like, oh.
Sexting other inappropriate or unwanted sexual advances is illegal, and particularly disgusting if the person doing it is a YouTuber who has taken advantage of their fame to exploit young fans. My heart goes out to all of those who have been victims. I'm sorry you went through that and encourage you to tell someone about it and get the help that you need. In an early 2020 phone call, Carson told all the Lunch Club members and our group manager that he had exchanged news with an unnamed girl he believed to be 17. Because I had suspected a crime had been committed, I immediately reported this information to federal law enforcement, cut all ties with Carson, and withdrew completely from Lunch Club. Although the Lunch Club manager had asked about a final March drop or goodbye video, I refused these because I know
I think he means merch drop.
no longer wanted to be associated with Carson or the Lunch Club. For all those asking why I did not speak publicly about these issues at the time, this is not drama. This is an alleged federal felony involving a child. As soon as I knew about this, I took every step to protect the
Dude, the wording. Okay, just
unnamed victim and report the information I had to authorities.
guys, the wording here is very strong. Okay, guys, listen. I don't want to be a centrist, but I don't want to have any take yet or side. I think that this is pretty dramatic wording though, dude. Involving a child, dude.
A crime should be treated as a crime. If you or any loved ones were in a similar
I
situation,
don't think anybody that is like 17 and a half to be called a child and that to be a dude.
I
Or
strongly
is it?
encourage you to take similar.
Aren't you like a teenager? Or like at least There's another
action
fucking word
and
for
report
it.
it to the relevant authorities. No person should ever have to be
that
the
what the
victim
law
of
says?
something like this. So something that we have to mention in this situation is that Carson was actually pretty young at the time. Okay, this underage fan was 17 years old, and Carson himself was 19. And the streamer known as Destiny was actually one of the first people to point this out
I think a more reasonable wording there would have been minor, but
on a stream. Just watch this.
I can personally come out and say that I've been groomed by Carson. I have talked to many people at the time, never came out since at the time I was still 17 in high school. Okay. These conversations happened in January, February, March, April of 2019. How old was Carson? Was 19. Was he 19? It wasn't even his birthday. It wasn't even 20. 19-year-old grooming a 17-year-old? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Now, the YouTuber and streamer Critical was reading out the
DGG. DGG for life. DGG. DGG, brother man!
this whole situation on stream today, and he said here that he does not think it's pedophilia to be in a 19 and 17-year-old relationship. Now, people took this clip of Critical out of context, and they actually tried to expose him for saying this stuff on his stream. One person tweeted about this saying, "It makes me so sad seeing one of my favorite content creators, Critical, defending illegal possession of these child pictures and minor grooming. It is illegal. Fuck you guys for defending him." Now, Critical responded to this morning, saying Twitter is some special kind of evil. I never said anything like that. In a 30-second stream clip of the first two tweets I read, I said it's not pedophilia to be in a 19 and 17-year-old relationship. That's literally the same grade in high school. Now, it looks like even the victim herself has come out and said here that she does not believe that Carson is an actual pedophile. She says, "After watching Keemstar's new video, I realized I was in the wrong for calling Carson a pedophile. I used the wrong word in the wrong context and would like to apologize. I'm sorry if I offended or..."
Guys, listen. I don't want to shame people or whatever, but in my opinion, chat, when people should notice ahead of time. Everybody should know this, that when you're about to use very strong black and white words, very black and white, not gray area words like could or when you use pedo or whatever, when you use these big ass words, it's very black and white. Dude, in my opinion, you have to be super careful and you have to kind of think and slow down, because if you use it, it's like, oh, damn, I looked it up and fuck, I was kind of... Dude, the damage isn't like shooting a gun, it's like blasting a fucking cannon, dude. You know, putting the pieces back together might not be as simple as you think it might be.
hurt anyone by using the word incorrectly. This still doesn't justify his actions, though. I deeply apologize. So people are still very upset with Carson over this whole situation because they feel like there was a huge power imbalance between Carson and this girl. Now, even Keemstar himself came out today and made a Twitter video saying that he does not believe Carson is an actual pedophile. Just watch this.
There are a lot of people out there, calling Carson a pedophile, calling him a pedo, and cracking jokes.
I'm not sure
and,
Twitter.
That's just kind of the way the internet is. But I think it's my responsibility to speak on this based on the evidence that I have seen. Carson is not a pedophile. Carson is not into little kids. And the scenario that's been put forward...
What is it? Guys. What about it, dude? What the fuck? Dude!
Justify his actions, though. I deeply a video saying that he does not believe Carson is an actual pedophile. Just watch this.
There are a lot of people out there...
Guys, this whole thing is a setup. I knew it, dude. I knew you should have done this video. This is all bugged out, dude. You guys are bugging.
Calling Carson a pedophile, calling him a pedo, and cracking jokes. And, that's just kind of the way the internet is. But I think it's my responsibility to speak on this based on the evidence that I have seen. Carson is not a pedophile. Carson is not into little kids. And the scenario that's been put forth I've seen...
Chat. The thing with Keem did, okay? So he always tries to put himself in a position where, dude, I could use this really strong word and go hardcore, dude, and get all the views and the juice, but I could be wrong, though. But the juice, though. But I could be But the juice, though, and he always goes for the juice, dude.
I've seen there was a situation
That's why he's
where
got a
Carson was
scumlord.
19, the girl was 17. In all three of these scenarios, and again, I don't know if any of them are true, Carson wouldn't be a pedophile. This is like a Romeo Julia type of thing. They're only a couple years apart from each other. The problem in these scenarios is that, according to Carson himself and the post that he made on his Discord, he exchanged nudes
I'm
with
banning
people
you.
that are under the age of 18. And when you do that, that is a crime. That is a felony. That is
Dude. What?
according to Carson himself and the post that he made on his Discord, he exchanged nudes with people that are under the age of 18. And when you do that, that is a crime. That is a felony.
Okay.
That is a fucking crime. You can't do that shit.
I have absolutely no fucking idea about this. Did I'm just gonna read chat. Right.
Seen also people talk about the power dynamic, and there's a lot of debate around that. I agree. Like, if you're a YouTuber and you have fans that look up to you and they'll do anything for you, and then you go to those underage fans and start
Any
soliciting
questions?
nudes.
No. That makes sense. Just like earlier, if you push that to the very limit, let's say it's like one day, and let's say you're in high school with your partner. It's like one day, it would still be GG.
No matter how old you are, where
Is there a rule of thumb
when
for
you're
this?
soliciting the news, it's a crime. I think that's a fucked up situation, right?
Makes
So
sense.
this is definitely
you know
a
what? You know
huge-
what? It makes sense to do. And if it's gonna be black and white like that, I encourage it. I think it's fine that it's black and white if it's like that.
Story right now. We have contacted Carson about this. I really hope he does respond sometime soon so we can let you guys know his statement on the whole situation. Now, our next story of today comes from the YouTuber known as Corpse Husband. So if you don't know, Corpse Husband recently talked about how he
Wait, why isn't it?
I really hope he does respond sometime soon so we can let you guys know his statement on the whole situation. Now, our next story of today comes from the YouTuber known as Corpse Husband. So if you don't know, Corpse Husband recently talked about how he has a chronic illness, okay? So he's actually very, very sick, and apparently this illness has been getting worse, and he recently went on a stream and said here that he might not be able to even
This
stream
chat,
anymore because of
dude.
how bad this illness is going to get. Just watch this.
Yeah, I don't know about the whole like streamer thing. Like with my illnesses, like sitting on my computer and being able to play certain games and everything. Like I don't think I'm physically capable. Like in the future, I already stream like once or twice a week as is. Like I don't know how people.
Guys, this is why I'm gonna stop reading your messages, dude. Like, I'm a lawyer, basically. The law states, blah, blah, blah. Damn, you really read this far, Pog, you. This is some fucking trash, motherfucker. Man, I try to read all your messages when they're long or when they're trying to spam me, and y'all do this shit, man.
I'm not capable. All these other people are able to play every day and play different games and stream every day, but I like literally couldn't do that if I wanted to. Like when I left that raft game, like I was sitting there with like an eye patch on, my whole arm is numb, like I'm bleeding out the nose, and I'm just playing video games. Like
I can hear.
it shouldn't be. I don't think that's something I can like do for a long time. Whereas like music,
That's pretty sad.
something I've always like
Guys,
innately loved.
Nobody's saying anything about it, chat, okay? But I feel really bad. You guys, listen, I could have actually gotten canceled last time, okay? Because I'm gonna come out and say, chat, I feel really bad last time for pulling out the picture of the fucking thing you blow air into, dude.
Doing
That
it,
was
something
fucked
I'm
up. I didn't know none of this
physically
shit,
doing
okay?
Until my
I'm
voice
sorry,
comes
dude.
out. But
So this has led many fans to share their support for Corpse Husband here. I mean, it is a very sad situation when you stop and think about it. But our final story of today comes from the FaZe Clan. So FaZe Clan is one of the top, if not the top gaming team out there.
not a
And one of the
kazoo.
owners of FaZe Clan is FaZe Banks. And recently, FaZe Banks actually had a huge party thrown for him on New Year's Eve, okay? And everyone in this party was maskless. They weren't wearing face masks during...
What was this TOS? Is there gonna be naked people here?
this big pandemic that we have, and this made a lot of people very upset with them. Slasher tweeted out saying that's not very phase up.
Oh no, it's guys. If he literally blurred out the word sex, okay, for ad rev, there's no way we're gonna show the titty there, dude.
COVID like this. Now, many creators have been responding to this, making jokes about it, saying that this was just messed up, that they were partying during this whole pandemic. But there has been some people responding here saying that it is not that big a deal. And the massive YouTuber Jacksepticeye responded saying some of the replies to this tweet are also really scary. And that's it for our video tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Guys,
Responded saying,
my take on this is that people do this shit in real life all the time. We don't really hear about it that much because it happens in private, right? So this instance wouldn't be, let's say, that big of a deal, okay? Because it's one instance out of thousands. But the problem is platforming it and tweeting it out and putting it on these social media, and it's telling people that it's okay to do that. That makes it way worse, because then you're like, how's that a bad take? Forget about it. I said it's bad enough that this happened, but this happens like thousands of times a day, literally. So if you think about the wrong itself, it's one place. It's bad, but it's not, oh my god, boom! But platforming it is way worse than the actual one instance, because then it sends the message to thousands and dozens of thousands that this is Pog, and holy shit, I'm alone all day, dude. And I stopped partying, but holy, people are partying out there. Pog you, man. Dude, fuck this stream. I'm ending, dude. I'm going clubbing up in this bitch. That's the bad message.